This is Wilbur, and we're playing Mechabellum. Hey, it's Wilbur back. We haven't hung out in a while. I've been a little preoccupied. I had a family visit over the Thanksgiving holiday that was like 2.5 weeks, and I also lost a ton of games when the Phantom Ray came out, and the crawler got nerfed, so I was kind of a little bit lost in my playstyle. I couldn't seem to do anything right, so but now we crept back up, and I think maybe I can start making some good video again. I'm not as distracted by family stuff, and got Fire Badger Specialist this game. I'm taking the new Missile Specialist, so if you haven't seen this yet, the Missile Specialist lets you use the active ability Missile Strike. Gives you 2 of them on round 2, so it's really good for playing aggro because you can start lobbing those missiles at people to break into towers. Just always what we want to do when we play aggro, right? Let me in. So I think here we're just gonna grab a couple of crawlers to add to our backline chaff. I'm doing some pretty standard stuff. Throwing out the greetings. We'll shoot him a heart. Looks like the marksmen haven't found our tarantulas yet, which is really good. So we're gonna get this first round here. I think my opponent will probably be making some arc lights next round, or just keep massing mustangs. We'll see. He is the Fire Badger Specialist, so maybe he'll just be making Fire Badgers next round too. Fire Badgers do an excellent job of killing chaff, so. And they're also pretty tanky, so our tarantulas will struggle getting through them. My opponent loves his emotes. Got some pretty interesting unit drops. Wasps this early are always pretty good, but we do have mustangs in the way. It's looking like the Rhino might be our friend here. I think we'll stick him right in the middle and then utilize the Mole Weekend here. Try to get into the tower. With the Fire Badgers, I expect them to be right up in front in front of these. Maybe even another Fire Badger is going to come down to block the Tarantula this round. We could just grab 2 sets of marksmen here to help get through those Fire Badgers. But we could also, I mean, maybe we'll just stick a... If they are right in front, we could just do Rhino too next round for some shenanigans. Maybe we'll work on a pull here to open up. Well, we don't. We're missile striking right there. I think maybe we just protect our backside this round. Maybe he's got his own Rhino on the way. Maybe we'll do that marksman play I was talking about next round. We did get both. We have arc lights and Fire Badgers from our opponents. Lots of chaff clear. Rhino doing pretty good work here, tanking up a storm. Left side's failing. We are going to get a tower over here on the right. I don't know if we're going to have enough units left to capitalize on it, especially with our Rhino not very healthy. Looks like we might get this marksman with this Rhino though. Punch! Nice. We have a pretty low health tarantula, but he is pretty good against what my opponent has left. This tower might go down. Yeah, just not enough HP left on our medium-sized units there. So many ground units from our opponent. This might be a decent fight. I say Viking because I used to play StarCraft 2, but subsized marksman's interesting. Maybe we could go for Some assmen in this game. Heavy armor on our rhinos, fantastic. We could also just play a bunch of rhinos this game. Kind of liking that. Maybe we just go rhino, rhino, make him spin. Rhino, rhino, and then double upgrade seems pretty strong. What I do is stick a rhino up here this round. Bring this guy in over here. I'm just dumping the chaff down right now. Looks like this rhino might get to tower in time here. If he doesn't get distracted, he got distracted. Definitely gonna need whirlwind, I think. Looks like we might have enough with just this big tarantula that's left too. He really racked up the kills this round. And there he goes, level 3. Alright. I'm really setting myself up for getting rolled by hackers, but we'll see. Super supply this early is kind of good, but I'm playing very aggressive. Trying to close out fast. But maybe we could do it anyway. Maybe we just go for the aggro play here. Mobile beacon. Yeah, we are missile specialists, so we should probably keep the pedal to the metal here. Grab whirlwind. Just in case we do see a hacker up here, we'll add that. I'm gonna bring this rhino into the tower. I think we'll send this guy over here. Bring a crawler up to this corner for distraction. Next round we might go for some wasps, but it's really dangerous with the Mustangs. We'll just add speed here. And there's the hackers. I was thinking we might get hacked this game, going with all these very hackable units, let's say. Still got a really nice roll in there. We're gonna get the tower, I think, in time. Yep. Did lose one rhino. Hopefully we can get this hacker here. Yep. Probably this hacker might have leveled with the single unit hack, but we had a pretty nice round. Our opponent also did not take super supply, so that's a good thing we did not. So there's some wasps. We do see Wraith. The Typhoons could be a nice little band-aid here. We could put a Typhoon and get the bubble, and then have the Typhoon kind of escort our units into these hackers, so that the hackers get stuck on to those shields. I think that's what we'll do. So up here we're gonna have a little bit of an interesting time getting that situated, but we might see bubble right away from our opponent too. So I think, what's the HP on this? 3,000, so that's not a good spot. We still might want this missile. Maybe just take this one here. Gotta go fast. There we go. I think we got it all in. Got raids from our opponent. Can we get the tower in time before this guy gets hacked? Doesn't look like it. Hacker's stealing a tarantula over here. Tower's in a little jeopardy on that side. Hopefully our rhinos don't get hacked here. But they're kind of waltzing right into it. Still had enough typhoons to clean it all up. So we have Amp Core, which is really good. Amp Core this guy. Anything we can missile? Not really. Definitely still want to go fast, that's for sure. Don't think we want to do range. We'll just grab the upgrade and pray that this is enough this round. Got a missile, which is okay. Our bubble's doing enough work over there. Stop the hack. Disable the EMP from the hackers too is pretty devastating. EMP slowing down our rhinos. We got to the tower in time. Will it be enough for us to take the game? I don't know. Hackers are really starting to do a lot of work. Yeah, we're gonna lose our bottom left tower. Trying to kill our own rhinos. Pretty rough round for us there. EMP on those hackers is devastating. So you have a deployment module. Maybe what we do here is yoink this guy over. What if we just add more of the Typhoon? Could also go for a wasp play. Let's try the wasps. triple wasps here. Missile's gonna ruin us probably here. Nope. Looks like the wasps are gonna do it for us this round. Yeah, I think we got it. Down goes the tower. We might lose our tower here though. Wasps are going the wrong way. Yeah, this might not be GG. We gotta kill all of our big rhinos now. Yeah, we got screwed by our own movement there. Now he's gonna know the wasps are in play. Man, hackers are nasty. Another deployment mod. Just gotta push through this side. It's the only thing we can do. Let's double level this. How much HP do these guys have? 7,000. Missile strike doesn't quite take them out. I think what we're gonna do is just try to blow this up. Maybe this. Is it enough this time? I don't know. We lose our rhino again. It's gonna be icky. Yeah, the rhino's down, but I think we got enough left this time. Do we have enough damage? Yes! Woo! That was a close game. Man, hackers with EMP, you really don't see that very often, but man, does it slow down those rhinos so that they can't connect. Interesting tech. I think abandoning this right side was what won me the game. Run away from these two big hackers over here. And fire badgers make the game weird because your chaff isn't as good as it is usually. And one way to play around that is with bubbles. Like the Typhoon lets you get the shield so that the fire badgers don't connect with your chaff right away, but at the same time, like, even with the bubbles, like, somehow these bubbles were taking so much damage. I think this flank was another thing that paid off a lot in this game. In the big level 4 Typhoon, he did 309 damage, 309,000 damage. Our tarantulas were doing a lot of work this game too. This guy was 320. The wasps really helped me bust in 96,000 damage just in the few rounds that they were there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching Missile Specialist. I'm not sure I did a whole lot with the missile strikes this game. We got to use them 3 times. That last round, I think the one up here got blocked by a missile, and I don't remember where I used the other one. So not super great missile strikes plays, but I think my opponent knew what to do. He placed his bubbles when he needed to. He really slowed me down with that oil and the fire, and then hackers really came online, and it was pretty nasty. I think if I had to play this game again, maybe I would do wasps sooner, but I was terrified of the Mustangs. Like, Mustangs just eviscerated wasps. So going, if you had the same turn I picked wasp, he puts down 2 more Mustang packs, that's a pretty big yikes. So I think the only thing he did that was a little bit weird for me was the same turn he had the Fire Badger, he buys 3 arc lights when you're kind of double dipping on what those units do. So like, they both are chaff clearing units, not very good at killing medium units. And the Fire Badgers are tanky, like they were going to be the front line for the tarantula damage. So maybe the 300 deployment into arc lights was a bit of a mistake, when he could have just bought another Fire Badger. I think I would have also liked to have seen him, play the Badgers up a little bit more. Like, they're kind of far back. But maybe that's the right play too, because how I had my Typhoons, eventually the Crawlers are going to outrun the Typhoons. So having the Fire Badgers more in the back lets those Crawlers leak through and the Fangs leak through the shield itself, so they don't get blocked. A really interesting game. A lot of units you don't see a whole lot of. Triple Rhinos the whole game. A bunch of Fire Badgers you usually don't see, and a whole mess of hackers from our opponent. And I think these unit comps were all, they were doing some work. So sometimes you see some goofy stuff when you play Mechabellum. Anyway, I hope you like this one. We'll see y'all.
We have quite the selection for you here. 2 Mechabellum videos just for you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Watch out for flanks coming your way.